wasn't no surprise, and it just what made it so much more surreal is that that they were really looking at me.
Okay, we'll go next to Harold Kuntz. Go ahead, Harold.
Hey Josh, welcome to Kansas City. Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it.
When it comes to just getting your patella and everything organized, how have you been able to go across that process of doing it? What have you been doing? Where have you been? Like, how are you locating everything? Where are you located to do that? How have you been doing it, and how ready can you be for a rookie mini camp or training camp?
Yeah, so I mean, for something like this, you want to jump on it like ASAP. I just went straight to my surgeon after we knew what it was, and the type of attention it was going to need. So, just something like that, like like what you were asking is like it's a lot of eccentric work. So getting that joint stiffness, getting that like range of motion, that all has to be attacked really, really early. That way, you can kind of just have like a downhill snowball effect of like getting your explosiveness back, whether that's like with squats or single leg stuff, like running, like obviously your kinetic chain, like you have to do all that stuff early. That way you can do a lot more in a lot shorter time. But yeah.
Let's go next to Mackenzie Nelson.
Hey Josh, congratulations. Just wanted to ask what the moment was like for you when you got the call and also who you spent the night with tonight at your draft party.
Yeah, so I mean, when I got the call, I mean, I was just obviously, I felt like this was a team I was going to go to. So, I mean, I was just for some reason it still felt like a surprise, but nothing can get you prepared for it. I was with my agents, my family. There's a lot of them. We were originally planning to go into Green Bay just because who doesn't want to kind of go up there and walk across the stage? But there was limited like amount of people, so like I couldn't really ship everybody out here. So like my plan is like after I go visit the facility is to go out there and just kind of have like a good like few days of just saying what's up and seeing old faces and stuff like that. But yeah.
Okay, let's go next to Todd Lebo.
Hey, Josh, I know that it's probably a frustrating season for you. Early on, before the year started, you projected maybe a top 10 pick and all that, but you got hurt. Getting drafted by a team like the Chiefs with what they've had going the last several years, is it maybe a little bit of a blessing to get picked by a team that's a little more stable than maybe a little bit earlier?
Absolutely. But it's kind of like both of what you're saying is like, there's a lot of different expectations when you're picking this low in the draft, especially with the quarterback that's going to, be behind you. You just gotta like, um, you gotta attack it hard, show up to work hard every day, and just if
Okay, next, Adam Teicher.
Hey Josh, just wanted to see how your visit to Kansas City went, and was there anything maybe that happened here that was maybe any different than any of your other 30 visits?
maybe the conversation with Coach Heck. There was a lot of other conversations that were a lot more formal. I mean, I'm informal, just kind of more laughy and kind of funny, joking around. But with Coach Heck, we were really talking ball and type of guys that he has in that room, and then guys that he wants to bring in the room. It's definitely like the Kansas City Chiefs just don't let anybody in that building. So there's a different expectation when you get drafted by them. So.
Next to Matt Derrick. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey Josh, welcome to the Chiefs. Andy Reid talked about the fact that you had to visit and you had several Zooms with him. Apparently, one yesterday too. Did you have any other team
Absolutely.
that showed that much interest in you, or you were? And what did those Zooms and those conversations tell you about the team's interest in you?
So I mean, a lot were, but nothing like the Chiefs. Like there was teams reaching out like a couple days before. One asked me like few asked for my phone number like the day before, but like I mean, yeah, like I had a Zoom meeting with the Chiefs and stuff like that. So um, I mean, yeah, no, nobody else really showed as much, at least to my knowledge, as much interest as the Kansas City Chiefs.
Last one, we'll go to Pete Sweeney.
Josh, congratulations. I guess I'm just wondering in the process, I'd imagine it had to be pretty trying to have to talk about your knee so much, and the rehabilitation that went into it. I guess just how much of a relief is it now that part's over and you have a destination, you can kind of move on and just practice and so on and so forth.
I wouldn't say it's more relief. I mean, I still have to kind of haul ass in recovery, and again, like I said, I'm at the Kansas City Chiefs, so there is no time to like take breaths. If anything, it's kind of where you got to start flooring it as much as you've ever had. So, I mean, I'll take a couple days to just kind of take in, that process and get that behind me. But then, right after that, you're going into a really, really, really good football club. So